All right, hey, quick video. So in my parents' living room, I got all my dogs. They're looking all around. They're wondering, who am I talking to? Listen, this is a video for any prospective clientele or whatever. But in all honesty, this is a business video, okay, targeting business owners. If you're a manager, if you're a CEO, if you think you're an entrepreneur, or if you really are, maybe you have a successful company. If you have your own company and you're doing pretty good, listen, I'm more talking to you. I'm not talking to the people that are trying to get started. And if you're focused on that thing on my head, good. That means I got your attention. What my video is entitled, and maybe it's titled something different. I don't know. I wrote this all within a couple seconds. Here, I got people texting me, and it's real distracting. I wrote this video, or whatever I was gonna write for this video here in just a couple seconds. I said, why your business sucks. All right, I might change that to why your marketing sucks. And I really only came up with 2 reasons, and I did it in about 2 seconds. We're 1 minute and 15 seconds in, all right? And I did that based on 2 seconds worth of ideas and contents as to why your marketing sucks. So let's just break it down real quick. And I wrote it out of order in my sheet, but I'm gonna tell you it in order right now. It's number 1. You're not a marketing pro, okay? Now this goes back, let me just put this right here. All right, let me step away from it. This goes back to the adage, right? And if you're wondering why I'm in here, I'm getting ready to move to Lynchburg, and bless you, Mama and Daddy Kincaid, for letting me stay here. Best parents in the world. But I forgot what I was talking about. You're not a marketing pro. So you get on camera and you forget what you're talking about, and then you have to pick up your script. Now, this goes back to the old adage, right? We got, talent, and I'm not. All right, listen. I'm gonna give you one of my examples. Don't say that. Listen, I'm white. I'm 5'8". All right. I'm not going to the league. I'm not going to the NFL. I'm not going to the NBA. Right? Well, maybe. Why am I not going to the NFL? Is it because I'm white and 5'8"? Is it because I'm not 6'4" and I didn't come out the womb dribbling a ball? Well, neither did LeBron. All right. But here's the thing. His genetics has given him some things that I didn't have. All right? But what you're factoring out is his work ethic. But let me just go with that little adage here for a second. Let me play with it, because that's what's on a lot of people's mind. And as you can already tell about my opinion of it, right? This shirt, didn't mean to wear it today. I got it from the first marathon I ran. I didn't train. I just decided I was going to do it, and I did it. Let's see. You've got people out there, and as you can tell, I don't believe this. This just irks me. But I'm going to just play along and pretend like I do. Well, LeBron's only where he was, or where he is, because of X, Y, and Z, and he's got talent, and he's got this. You can already tell. I can't even argue that. All right, it's just so against what I believe. Now, all right, I got dogs barking. I'm not a marketing pro if I don't have an office and all this stuff, and I got dogs barking. Well, that leads me to number 2. I'm just not even gonna argue that point, because if you're stuck there, we can't even get to number 2. So, hey, the reason your marketing sucks is because you're not a marketing pro, okay? The second reason your marketing sucks, and this is the only thing I have on here, I just got those 2 reasons. The second reason your marketing sucks is because you're scared to put out content. You're scared because you got dogs in the background barking, you got this, you got that, you got, whatever. Your dogs are freaking out because they're looking all around. Why is this dude yelling and screaming? You don't have a nice backdrop, so you throw on some little chill hop music. Like, I got a monitor that's not even hooked up. I got this tape, because I don't like the FBI looking at me. All right, those are little things that you're all subconscious about, and you're fearing because you're going to put that out on the internet, and some people that are just sitting behind screens are going to judge you for it. Well, so what? All right, that's the biggest reason I see people's marketing suffer, is because they care too much about what people think and their opinions of them and their opinions of their business, and they don't want to look not professional. And I get it. You don't have to wear your hair like this, okay? But if you're not having a good hair day, still make a video, okay? I kind of do this because it disarms people and I can tell what they're thinking. You don't have to do all that. All right, if you're a professional, you put on a suit and tie and you're a lawyer and you're trying to sell your lawyering, you're trying to sell your lawyering, you're trying to sell your practice, you're trying to sell whatever it is that you do, you don't got to look like me. But I look like me because I look like me, and I ain't gonna not look like me. So your marketing sucks because A, you're not a professional. You should hire a professional. And if it's not me, listen, I'm not talking about hiring some consulting firm. One of our guys has 20 grand worth of video equipment. I mean, he is a videographer to the max. He's got like 9 or 10 years of experience, maybe more, doing all of this, okay? So if you yourself as a business owner are not a marketing pro, but maybe you're not scared, and you got an iPhone 7 Plus with a bunch of cracks on the screen, you can make professional quality videos. You just have to be a professional at what you do, bring that to the table, and boom, your customers, your potential customers, the people that are trying to learn from you, that are trying to emulate you, will be able to pick up what you're putting down. All right, they'll be able to receive it with an iPhone 7 Plus, with a Samsung Galaxy S6. That has a good camera. That's a several-year-old phone. S6 has an amazing camera. I know because some of my boys down in Honduras have that phone, and the camera quality is better, the front-facing camera, than the iPhone 7 Plus. And it's an S6. It's not a 7 Plus. So, with your reputation, experience, professionalism, what you know, your knowledge, your expertise, you can bring that to the table with very little bit. I'm spitting. All right, I'm still gonna put this on the internet. No edits. It doesn't matter. I'm not scared of what you think. In fact, I want to disarm you with all this. I want to weed the people out that aren't serious. Because if this prevents you from doing business with me, I don't want to do business with you in the first place, because I could get a lot more business if I'm clean shaven and this, that, and the other. But then I'm jumping through hoops with people that aren't serious because they just don't understand business. They don't understand marketing. They don't understand a whole lot of stuff. All they understand is society puts some limitations on them and they have to conform to them. And if they don't conform to them, they can't do business. Well, I do business regardless of society's limitations and the things that society tells me that I need to do. I don't need a degree. I don't need this. I don't need that. And this isn't bashing degrees. This isn't that. This isn't that. This is only saying that if you are scared, you're gonna fail. You're gonna fall flat on your face when it comes to marketing. You're just gonna do it. You're just gonna fall flat on your face because you are scared. Now, then there's the other side of it, which is number one. You're not a pro. Most of you guys could just 10x your everything by just getting that fear out the way and start putting out videos and start getting passionate. What, you're a roofer? You're a drywaller? You're a lawyer? What are you? You're a restaurant? Man, make some videos, make some noise. Okay, you're competing with so much noise. Hey, don't look at these marketing consultant pros, right? And they're taking little pictures of coffee and doing all the emojis and hey, what would you caption this? Man, those guys are idiots. Don't follow their marketing scheme. That's not marketing. They are just doing some little Ty Lopez nonsense that they saw somebody else do, and listen, it's all garbage. The thing that makes you unique is you. All right, your business. Especially if you're not like a McDonald's franchise, and even if you are a McDonald's franchise, you're a different person running the McDonald's than the person on the road with their own franchise. You are a separate person. Even if you have to have the same menu, you do things a little bit differently. When people come into your store, you remember their names. Exploit that all over the internet. Put that on the internet. That's your thing. That is your deal. All right, look, but you're not a pro. All right? Like I already said, 10 times, you could 10x your solutions, right? Get rid of 10 times the amount of problems that you have, cut them down by 10, divided by 10. You can say all the wrong things and just make your business 10 times better just by you taking a dump. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, he's doing it again. Oh man. Oh God. It's raining. That just killed my mojo. All right. I gotta look away. I can't do it. All right. You could get rid of so many of your business's issues. Dude, I can't even do this. We're not gonna show it. We're not doing that. You can get rid of so many of your business's issues just by not being scared and putting out there on the internet what it is that your business does better than anybody else. Or if you have a bunch of businesses that are the exact same, why is it that I should hire you? Man, make a quick video on that. Put it on the internet. Do that once a day. But here's the deal. If you're not a pro, if you don't have that 20 grand worth of equipment, if you don't have the 9, 10, 20 years of experience, right, that we have, and I don't care one way or the other if you hire me, because somebody's going to give us some money. All right, people already do give us money, but somebody else is gonna give us money, and it don't have to be you. I'm offering you something because I'm showing you right now, and I'm showing all of our prospective customers what makes us different. I'm showing the people that are giving us money. I'm giving them affirmations as to why they should continue to. Yeah, I know you dumped all over the floor. Come and look at me like, did you see me? Yeah, I saw you. I'm showing you what separates us from the competitors. We're out here to rattle some cages. We're pros. We have this, we have that. Now, you don't want to hire some nerd with a laptop that just says that they did it because they, took a little Tai Lopez course. That's not a marketing pro. Just, in the same way you wouldn't hire a roofer that's like, yeah, I went on YouTube. I saw how that junk worked. Went out and got a couple hammers and nails and say they're a roofer. They forgot the dang ladder when they showed up. They had no ladder rack. All right, that's not who you want to hire to do your roof. You don't want to hire somebody who doesn't have the proper equipment to do your marketing. If they're really marketers, they're gonna give you a big picture. They're gonna come into your business, right, and see what's different about you. They're not gonna require you to put out content. No, listen. They're gonna come and put their arm around you, right? They're gonna reach their hand in your checkbook and write themselves a check for how much they think they're worth. And if you don't pay it, they're gonna walk away. That's step one. Now, when they got their arms around you, step two is they're gonna walk you through. All right, I don't know jack about the fish business. I'm not a fisherman. All right, I've caught like a whole fish in my life. So I'm gonna put my arm around this trolley company, whatever, and I'm gonna be like, trolley company. I'm like, hey, what are we doing? I don't know anything about this. What makes you different? Well, and then that's where you get all passionate, and I'm like, hey, start rolling. And while you're getting all passionate, my dude's over here filming it. And he's taking that 20 grand worth of equipment and putting it to use. And maybe you do realize you're being filmed. But you are an expert. And I asked you the right questions. I drew it out of you. See, I make music. And I'm nothing without my producer. This is a little shout out to Alec Lark Music on Insta. If you want to book him, he's really expensive. I get a good deal though, because we homies. We've been doing it. That's another thing about business and marketing relationships, son. I've known this dude for, 6 years. We're out here making music for 6 years. You think he's gonna charge me the same thing he's charging you? Absolutely not. But he's the best in Northern Virginia. So if you want the best, producer, beat maker, mixer master, any of that, that's him. But one of the things that I love about him is when we're recording, if I'm not doing good, he's just like, man, he lets me know. He's like, dude, I could just tell by the exhausted look on his face that he's not having it. And I know that I need to step it up, or I need to get emotional. I need to do something. I need to pull this out of me. And that's where he comes in, where he's like, hey, do it like this. And he just says one or two things, and without even giving me time to respond, he's like, okay, go. And he hits record. And so I don't have time to ask questions about, well, what did you mean? Did you mean this or that? Did you want me to do it this? No. He's just like, he just said what he had to say. And then he sees how I react. And he either got what he wanted or he didn't. And sometimes I'm like, nah, let me do it again. He's like, nope, that was perfect. We're moving on. And I'm like, well, it's my song. Yeah, didn't ask for your opinion, Sean. That is a good marketer. That is a good business owner. Look, if you come in to do somebody's roof and they're like, listen, I know you're an expert and all, but it's like, listen. If you have an issue, tell me after we're done. Tell me after we're done. In the meantime, yeah, I know I didn't put all the shingles on yet. Homeboy's on the roof eating a sandwich. We're taking a break. This is part of the process. All right, I'm gonna just stop now because we're getting too long. But I made a little couple notes here. All right, effort beats talent. I think I made that clear in the beginning of the video. I took 2 seconds to write this, and I've got I'm gonna have 15 or 16 minutes worth of content. And the whole time I brought energy. This is something that I'm passionate about. And you as a business owner, when you're putting your marketing out there, this is the level of energy. You don't have to act like me. You don't have to flail around. You don't have to use the little, you don't have to act like a rapper. You don't have to do anything that I'm doing, but you need to bring the heat, all right? Bring your professionalism. I got some lyrics on the back of this, man. See, this video, I didn't even care, all right? I got dogs in the background. I got funny hair, all right? Those are all my notes. What? I made a 15-minute video. I got dogs barking in the background, and I guarantee you, I've provided more value to you about marketing than most any marketing videos that you've ever watched in your entire life. This video could save you several hours. And I condensed it into 15 minutes. Because, listen, I'm not afraid of what you think. I don't have to get all perfect. When I'm trying to get perfect and I gotta hide, well, then I'm not giving you the best of the bunch, man. Like, you know, if you got a plant and you're trying to grow a plant and then, you know, you're putting an umbrella over it, you're covering the sun, all right? That sun, the same thing that's going to dry it out and make it maybe ugly and make a couple leaves wilt, right? I got a couple leaves wilting here. It's the same thing that makes it grow, all right? I'm not saying this is the sun right here. This is the leaf wilting, so don't, you know, but don't hide that inspiration, that passion, the things that made your business grow in the first place, because it's hard. Ain't nobody got up in the morning and was like, let's start a business. This will be the easiest thing. No. Every day you're doing it, asking yourself, man, especially if you're looking for help with the marketing side, you're like, man, why am I doing this? Why am I still here? Why am I still trying? You're still holding on because it's something that you're passionate about. It's something that you're probably good at, and it's something that you're providing value, and you're not doing that. You're not just providing value like what some people on the internet might say. No. You're actually doing somebody a service and making a difference in their lives, right? I know real estate agents that Ryan Clegg, I'm going to give him a shout out right here. Ryan Clegg, if you're ever looking for, anybody looking for, this thing is really bothering me. It's bouncing back and forth. If you're ever looking for a real estate agent in the Northern Virginia area, that's actually too broad. If you're looking for a real estate agent specifically in Hamilton, Purcellville, Luckett's, that area, okay? He told me once, and I drilled him because I didn't believe him. I didn't believe it, man, until I actually got to know this guy. Because I had heard so much difference. Trust me, I work with a lot of real estate agents. You'll probably hear me on this channel talk more garbage about real estate agents than any other industry. People talk trash about insurance salesmen. No. I like insurance salesmen. I think they're great people, typically. I don't like real estate agents. Now, Ryan Clegg, if you ever get to know him, he will tell you I have grilled him. I have probably caused him more stress. He's probably just been too nice and gracious to me when I didn't deserve it. He will. I'll be the first one to admit that. But he put it to me like this. He was like, when I am you know, buying and selling a house. Buying a house. It's not only probably the biggest or one of the biggest, if not the biggest financial decisions that somebody's ever going to make in their entire life. It's a huge emotional decision. It's probably a spiritual decision. It's a physical stress. Okay, and it's one of the hardest things that somebody will ever have to walk through, moving all their stuff from one location to the other. You got clothing, you got this, you got that. Homes always need to be repaired. I'm a contractor. I got contracting background, so that's why I know a lot about this. That's why I worked with him in the first place. And he put it to me like this, and it wasn't until I had been working with him for over a year, right, that he kind of just told me why he does it. He was like, listen, yeah, I mean, the money's good, but this is one of the hardest things that somebody has to go through. And I really get to come alongside them and walk them through it. And I just was like, so you ain't just a sleazy salesman. Like, you actually care. And he just kind of was like, taken aback that I even said that. He was like, huh? Well, yeah. Cat got his tongue. He helping people is so ingrained into what he does, right? And trust me, I mean, I just know so many real estate agents that are just sleazy as can be. Helping people is what he does. And it's a part of what he does. It's how he feeds his family, right? So he's helping them. He doesn't look at it as my job. He looks at it as I'm providing for my family and I'm doing these people a service and I'm helping. Like, what am I here to do? I'm here to make the situation better. Market yourselves like that. And here's the deal. Some of you guys are going to be like, yeah, but if you know, anybody can just use that line. Right. Anybody can. But who's going to bring the heat? And you're going to really be able to tell who's a phony and who's not. I mean, at the end of the day, I could tell you all day, like, hey, I'm an expert marketer. Hire me. You know, I'm here for you. I mean, what's believable? What's believable? Somebody who's gonna really walk you through it and explain to you, hey, this is what's gonna happen. and then that thing happens, and then you're like, oh, huh, yeah, I guess he knew what he was talking about. Or somebody that's just going to be like, listen, I'll handle it. Meanwhile, they're holding their hand out. Not to hold your hand, but to take your moolah, okay? All right, that's all for today. I may have butchered that last part, but I'm glad I said it. I'm glad I kind of got that out there into the world, and maybe I'll kind of refine that, how I'm gonna phrase that for the future in the other videos and this, that, and the other. But in the meantime, I gotta do this YouTube spiel. If you're done with the YouTube, get off this video. But like this baby, comment it, subscribe, share it to your friends. Let them all know that their marketing sucks, man. Hey, if you have a business owner friend, send them this video. Be like, your marketing sucks. Because you probably already talk trash about your business owner friends anyway. All right? And if you're thinking about starting your own business, you're like, man, I can't go to him for help. I've been talking so much trash to him. Let me go see what the internet has for me. Well, you're in luck because the internet has me for you. But send this to your business owning friend, and maybe he'll forgive you for talking all that smack about him forever because, now it's tongue-in-cheek. Haha, your marketing sucks, but you're actually helping him out. Maybe he'll forget all the hate that you've given him over the years for starting a business, and he won't rub it in your face, and maybe he will actually reach down to your pathetic little level and help you up. But if that's not you and you haven't done all this stuff and talk smack, well then, I wasn't talking trash about you. Yeah, like that, subscribe, comment. Hey, hit me up on the gram. I change my name on the gram all the time, so I'm not even going to tell you what that is, but if you're resourceful, you'll find it. I don't really hit up Facebook. Facebook sucks. That's free. This whole video is free. Facebook sucks. All right, if you hire us, we don't touch Facebook. You can do whatever you want with Facebook. You can put up, pictures of your dog, of your baby, of your dog's babies. We don't care. Facebook is garbage. Instagram is amazing. Snapchat's pretty dope. It just depends on who you're marketing to. Okay, Facebook can be great for some people. I choose just to stay away from it. All right, I'm an expert in what I'm an expert in. I choose to stay away from Facebook. We're video pros. We're door to door. We're personal interactions. We teach the marketing component to you and your business. Oh, last piece of free advice, fire all the non-believers, all right? Like if you're in a church and you got people in there that don't believe, quit making altar calls. Just be like, hey, drop the football, punt that junk. Get them out of there. Quit making altar calls. All right, to the people in your company, quit waving more money in their face to get them to believe in what you do. They're only there because you're paying them, which means wherever they go after you fire them means they'll only be there because they're paying them too. So fire those people, get them out of your company, and invest all your money in the people that really believe in the product and service that you provide. The people that stick around and are just like, man, they don't even care what you're selling. If they're following you, oh man, those are the people that you want to just pour into. Pour every bit of resource you have into them. Get rid of all the other haters. Man, I thought I was going to cut this video out about 10 minutes ago. I didn't. We're still here. We're still dropping truth. We're still ripping on society. We're still making it happen. And we're bringing the energy, all right? If you're not coming into work every day fired up about what you do, I am fired up about marketing, okay? I am not fired up about contracting. I'm good at it. I'm a carpenter. I've got, hold up. Oh, my camera's over here. You can't even see that. A little scar right there from a couple weeks ago. Hold on. I got one yesterday. I got there. That was yesterday. Whatever, some knuckles. I punched some plywood. I get mad sometimes. I take it out on plywood because drywall I have to repair. All right, so listen, if you're not coming into work fired up, fired up, dude, about what you're doing, then you might need to go start a new business. Or might need to start one if you don't even have a business. You might need to get a new job. But this channel is dedicated to entrepreneurship, marketing, getting after it, baby. That's all for today. If you want to remember who I shouted out, it was Alec Lark Music. And my boy Alex Stewart, my boy Alec. We got Ryan Clegg on the shout out. That's about it, man. There ain't nobody else I really want to shout out here. Go to church, get kicked out, and then find some Jesus in your life, man. But hey, and that's another thing, shamelessly promoting. Yeah, really, on some really real. Man, this is gonna be bad for business. But whatever, I'm gonna do it anyway. If you're still here, past the rambles, like, I firmly believe, I gotta kind of transition here. I firmly believe that most everybody's going to hell. So I really encourage you. Oh, you can't say that. You can't talk about hell. You can't mix politics, business, religion, and race, and you know, look this gorgeous doing it. Yeah, I can. And what I will say is this. You know, the road is really narrow. All right, we live in a world where everybody thinks like you can do, you know, all roads lead to the same path, and all roads do lead to Judgment Day. But not all roads lead to heaven, baby. I love you. I love you. Even if you done me wrong, even if you're not doing this, instead you're doing this, you know, that's fine. Whatever you got to do to get it out of your system. Get rid of bitterness. Kill that. Bitterness will hold you back in life, in business, and all kinds of stuff. I have a lot of reasons to be bitter. For people that burn me in life, people that burn me in the church, people that burn me in my family, people that burn me in relationships, people that burn me in school, you know, getting bullied and stuff. I mean, listen, I bullied people. So I have a lot of reasons to be bitter. You know, injuries and this, that, and the other. My dreams didn't come true. Man, I got so much reasons. Listen, get that out of your heart. All right? That, you know, bunch it up in a little ball. Punt that junk too, because that will hinder you. I mean, hinder you in terms of business. And we just don't got time for it, baby. We just don't got no time for it. All right. And if I throw in some rhymes, you can hate me on a dime, but I still shoot my shot like squeezing a lime into a drink, which I haven't drank in a couple weeks. But if I did, don't hate on me, because that's legality. And I be spitting through my teeth when I'm making videos for the YT. That's YouTube, baby. You too, all right, can follow me and subscribe down below. And you can also follow Big J E Suspended Chords, like I play on guitar. So yeah, I'm just quit right now because I'm just doing this thing right now. So yeah, hey, number one, hire me or a pro, all right, but definitely a pro. Not a fake news, not pro. Number two, all right, number two is quit being scared. What are you scared of? Oh, I totally missed the button.